As we have gone through all the details related to user-defined functions, let us develop a function called as calc so that we are really comfortable with defining the functions. We are not going to include the varying arguments or varying keyword arguments as part of this function because they are a bit advanced and we need to be familiar with collections before we start doing exercises related to those aspects of user-defined functions. For now, we'll use simple arguments or parameters and we'll try to solve this problem. When it comes to the function name, it has to be calc. It should take 3 arguments. The first argument has to be a and it has to be of type int. The second argument is b and it has to be of type int. The third argument is op or operation and it is also should be of type int. If operation is 1, the function should return sum of a and b. You just have to add a and b and return whatever is the result. If op is 2, the function should subtract b from a and return the result. If op is 3, the function should multiply a and b and return the result. If op is 4, the function should divide a by b and return the result. If op is any number, the function should print saying invalid op and return nothing. Here are the instructions to validate. Please run this code to validate the function calc once it is created. You can accept the input for a, b and op. So let me separate these things out and let me run this. It will prompt for us to enter the value, let's say 10, and then hit enter and then run this 20 and hit enter or run it and then run this and let's say 1. However, the function is not there and hence I will not be able to invoke, but in your case you can say res equal to calc a comma b comma op and it should give 30 as the result. So try to develop this simple calculator just to make sure you are comfortable with developing the functions by passing the arguments, setting the values, develop the required business logic as part of the function body.